Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Heads of state, cabinet members, my outstanding vice president, members of Congress, religious leaders, distinguished guests, Admiral Mullen. It's good to see all of you. Sadly, though, that spirit is too often absent when tackling the long-term, but no less profound issues facing our country and the world. Too often that spirit is missing without the spectacular tragedy, the 9/11 or the Katrina, the earthquake or the tsunami. They can shake us out of complacency. We become numb to the day-to-day crises, the slow-moving tragedies of children without food and men without shelter and families without health care. We become absorbed with our abstract arguments, our ideological disputes, our contests for power. And in this Tower of Babel, we lose the sound of God's voice. Tower of Babel, 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 Tower of Babel.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision.
I receive this honor with deep gratitude.
Daniel 8.
And great humility.
And by peace shall destroy many.
It's an award that speaks to our highest aspirations. That for all the cruelty and hardship of our world, we are not mere prisoners of fate. And yet I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the considerable controversy that your generous decision has generated.
Daniel 8. And by peace shall destroy many.
This is because I am at the
America's spiritual wickedness in high
The
places.
world needs to coordinate its values.
Świat musi być budowany na uczciwości.
The world needs to be built on honesty.
A Stany Zjednoczone są supermocarstwem.
And United States is only one superpower.
Dziś przewodzą światu.
Today they lead the world.
Nie ma nikt wątpliwości.
Nobody has the doubts about it.
Militarnie.
Militarily.
Przewodzą ekonomicznie, choć słabną.
They also lead economically, but they're getting weak.
A nie przewodzą moralno-politycznie.
But they don't lead morally and politically anymore.
Świat nie ma przywództwa.
The world has no leadership.
Stany były zawsze ostatnią deską ratunku dla innych narodów.
The United States was always the last resort in hope for all other nations.
To była nadzieja. Gdziekolwiek się źle działo, zawsze można na Stany było liczyć.
There was the hope. Whenever something was going wrong, one could count on the United
Dziś
States.
straciliśmy tą nadzieję.
Today we lost that hope.
Now everyone at NYU thinks I'm gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
We're at the IDEX, which is the International Defense Exhibition, and it's just a lot of weapons and guns and just all kinds of peacemaking killing devices. So we're gonna go check it out. I walked into about 300,000 square feet of guns, bombs, military vehicles, and the latest in security technology. It was a playground for any red-blooded man with an ounce of self-respect. Feels good.
Does it feel like democracy?
It smells like it. We did spot some exceptions.
For people hunting or animal hunting?
It is people hunting.
People hunting.
Yes.
Apparently, Iran regularly participated in all recent IDEX shows, but this year their absence was noticed but not really addressed. With growing tension between the US and Iran, weapons dealers are cashing in on the resulting insecurity in the Persian Gulf, especially after Iran announced it would target American interests in the region if the US were to ever attack. IDEX is one of the biggest weapons shows on Earth. Around 900 weapons makers from 55 countries were showing off their stuff, and America was everywhere. Tell us, what is this weapon?
This is the Javelin weapon system. Okay. It's primarily designed as an anti-tank weapon, but it's been used extensively in the urban combat environment for the last couple of years. Bosra, they're using them. The British have them in both Afghanistan and Iraq.
Upon impact, what happens exactly?
Well, in the case of an anti-armor attack, in case of the precursor warhead takes out the reactive armor, followed by the main charge, which takes out the tank itself.
Right.
In fact, the video footage over here you'll see is a T-72. Here it comes up right now. Look.
Wow.
What's left is the tracks.
So who's your largest consumer? Imagining the U.S. government?
United States government. Okay. Oh yeah, by far.
And you guys made 30,000 so far. You can make some more.
Oh yeah, it's the plan. Another 40,000 we're hoping.
Okay.
So there, with the surge that's expected, there is expected to be bigger orders for this weapon system. Yes.
A lot of exhibitors freaked out when they saw our release forms. So what?
No, is this for TV? I can't.
But the Russians were more than happy to talk to us. So we're here with the creators of the original AK-47, and now they've got stuff up to the AK-104.
Over 55 countries in the whole world are using Kalashnikov assault rifle. It's the best-selling weapon ever made. And in total, the experts say there have been produced above 100 million pieces of that.
So IDEX is catering to an increasingly jittery Middle East that's getting seriously concerned about a possible US-Iran confrontation, and purchases are on the rise. The ironic thing here is that the running theme at IDEX is beefing up military weapons for peace. If this is peace, you can only imagine what war looks like.
Luke 21. And Jerusalem will be trampled underfoot by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled.